Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a Jeep owner and you've suddenly seen that dreaded check engine light pop up, and your scanner is showing a P0300 code, don't panic. Today, we're going to break down exactly what this code means, what causes it, and how you can fix it. So grab your tools, and let's get into it. First things first, what is a P0300 code? Simply put, it stands for Random or Multiple Cylinder Misfire Detected, unlike other codes like P0301 or P0302, which point to a specific cylinder. P0300 tells you that 2 or more cylinders are misfiring randomly. This means your engine isn't running smoothly, which you've probably noticed. You might be feeling a rough idle, a loss of power when you accelerate, or maybe your Jeep is hesitating or stalling. Your fuel economy will likely take a nosedive too. It's a generic code, but it's telling you something important is happening under the hood. So, what's causing this? A misfire happens when the air-fuel mixture in a cylinder doesn't ignite properly. With a P0300 code, this problem isn't isolated to just one cylinder, which often points to an issue that affects the entire engine, not just a single component. The most common culprits are usually related to the ignition system, the fuel system, or an internal engine problem. Let's start with the easiest and most common fixes. The ignition system. Worn-out spark plugs are a huge cause of misfires. If you can't remember the last time they were changed, it's a great place to start. Check your owner's manual for the recommended interval. While you're at it, inspect the spark plug wires and the ignition coil pack. Cracks, corrosion, or damage to any of these can prevent a strong spark from reaching the plugs. A faulty coil pack can definitely cause random misfires across multiple cylinders. Next up is the fuel system. If your engine isn't getting the right amount of fuel, it can't run properly. A clogged fuel filter can restrict fuel flow, so check when that was last replaced. Dirty or failing fuel injectors are another big possibility. They can get gummed up over time and won't deliver a clean, even spray of fuel. Running a good quality fuel injector cleaner through your system might help, but sometimes the injectors need to be professionally cleaned or replaced. Also, don't forget the fuel pump. A weak fuel pump that can't maintain proper pressure will starve the engine of fuel, leading to, you guessed it, random misfires. You can test the fuel pressure with a special gauge to see if it's within spec. Now, let's talk about air. Your engine needs a precise mixture of air and fuel. A vacuum leak is a very common cause of a P0300 code. A cracked or disconnected vacuum hose can let unmetered air into the engine, which throws off the air-fuel ratio and causes a lean condition. You can sometimes hear a hissing sound at idle, which is a dead giveaway. To find a leak, you can do a visual inspection of all the hoses, or use a smoke machine to pinpoint the source. Also, check your mass airflow or MAP sensor. If it's dirty or failing, it can send incorrect data to the engine's computer, messing up the fuel delivery. If you've checked all of the above, and you're still getting that P0300 code, it might be time to look at some more serious mechanical issues. Low engine compression in multiple cylinders could be the problem. This could be due to a worn timing belt, or a chain that has skipped a tooth, a blown head gasket, or even worn piston rings or valves. A compression test is the next logical step here. It'll tell you if one or more cylinders have significantly lower pressure than the others. This is a more involved job, and if you're not comfortable doing it yourself, it's best to take it to a trusted mechanic. So, to recap the diagnostic process. Start simple. Check your spark plugs, wires, and coil pack. If those are good, move on to the fuel system. Check the fuel filter. Consider using an injector cleaner and test your fuel pressure. Then, look for vacuum leaks and inspect your air sensors. If all else fails, perform a compression test to check the mechanical health of your engine. Fixing a P0300 code can seem daunting because it's so general, but by following a logical process of elimination, you can usually track down the source of the problem. Remember, driving with a constant misfire can damage your catalytic converter, which is a very expensive repair. So, it's best to address this code as soon as possible. I hope this guide helps you diagnose and fix that pesky P0300 code on your Jeep. If you have any questions or your own experiences with this code, drop them in the comments below. We all learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more DIY repair guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.